So, how is your relationship going, man?
It's going well.
Did all of that shit kind of like put a damper on your relationship, you know, and how you was moving with your boy?
That's a good question. I really have not talked about it at all. But you know, we're amongst family, so I think that the thing that people fail to realize about that situation is that everybody was really focusing on the situation and not the person. And I was very much focused on the person. You know, somebody's whole life got turned upside down, and for me to take that moment and make it about me, that's a mistake that a lot of women make with their man, is that when something's already going wrong for that man, why are you in his ear too? You have to take the time to really step back and let him, like, you have to help get him through that moment. And so I didn't really have a chance to process it probably the way that I should have, because I was really more so focused on trying to help him get through it. Because every single thing that happened, every day there was something new happening, it made it worse. Every single thing that Adam said or went back and forth, it made things worse, to where the one person that he would have probably confided in about that situation is gone. So he can't even turn to her, and he's still dealing with that in his head too. And then they took it a step further and brought his family into it, and his sister turned on him for a moment. They're back cool now, but you know, it was a moment where, you know, somebody spoke out of turn and it made his family feel a way about what he said. So they had their own issues, and he was just essentially by himself. So who would I have been in that moment to just stop and make that about me? You know, I'm a human first. And so just because of something that happened in the past, that wasn't really my place to judge at that moment. But I honestly haven't really had an opportunity to think about it. As crazy as that sounds, I really haven't had a chance to stop and really, you know, process that.
Was there anybody in your family, though, that was looking on the outside end? Of course, it's on the outside end.
Right.
That, you know, asked you any questions and had any rebuttal about it, like, or was just confused about the situation, or even had any like little anger towards what the whole situation,
right,
and made you feel uncomfortable?
If I could be painfully honest, I didn't give motherfuckers a chance to, cause I'm grown and it's my business. I was kind of on like a perpetual do not disturb. Like, I didn't really answer no calls at that time. I didn't really let anybody have the luxury of being explained. You can consume this shit on YouTube like the rest of everybody else. I'm not finna sit here, aside from, you know, my close-knit friends and like probably my mother, I didn't really talk to nobody about the situation, because I was also head first in dealing with it. Like, I was deep in it. Like, actually, like, holding that man up. Really, like, let's keep it a being. Like, he needed somebody to lean on, and who else would I be if not that? So, I didn't really get to hear a lot of naysayers because I didn't allow it.
That's tight, though. That's tight. I mean,
yeah.
In my opinion, and just how we are, you know what I'm saying? I don't know if everybody want to, you know, I don't know if everybody know how we taking it or what we doing or how we, you know, feel about it, you know, but we ain't even got the chance to all together group up together and speak about the situation and tell niggas how we feel. But just from my point of view, I don't give a motherfuck. So, I mean, just so you niggas can know, you know what I'm saying? We do clown. We are a clown. I mean, I just can't wait till I see him so I can just get all my jokes out the way.
Oh, God, because there's jokes.
The jokes is
there's
coming.
Jokes. Like, let's keep it real.
The jokes is coming. I love you to
jokes.
death. I love you to death. The jokes is coming. We need to get those jokes out the way, laugh at it, laugh at itself, and then we move on. But just, you know, as your homies, your family, collectively, like, if niggas want to know how we feel, we don't give a motherfuck. You know what I mean? How the whole little situation doing down was terrible. You know what I'm saying? It was a terrible situation. I commend you, man. You still there. You still doing your thing. And I just wanted to, you know, I wanted you to let the people know, like, what you was doing. You feel me? Like, you know, holding it down, man. That is a W. So I need all the motherfucking W's in the chat that we can fucking get for Illa, because she a sick motherfucker, because a lot of motherfuckers wouldn't do that.
Shout out to you for holding the homie down on the real.
Yeah, shout out to my girl, though. Yeah,
holding the homie down on the real.
Yeah.
It's different.
A real one.
It's different. It's, you know, it was one of those things where it's like, you kind of have to look at it objectively. I'm going to be honest and say it's not necessarily something that I agree with. It's not something that I'm happy about, anything like that. But you have to give everybody the same benefit of the doubt. If you know, and not to use you guys as an example, but I love to, because you guys have had such a long-standing, strong relationship. You guys were able to look at each other and say, your past is your past. Let's focus on our future. Mm-hmm. That's how everybody should look at everybody. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? Either you gonna open up every single door and check under every single bed and all this shit like that, or you're just gonna kind of just let whatever's gonna be. And so, yeah, I haven't really, I haven't really had anything to say about it, for real.
That's good. I mean, you know, that's crazy. I mean, so, you know, you get one pass. I mean, that's a big ass pass to be giving a nigga. So you get one pass. She probably could cheat on your motherfucking ass bitch. And you gotta take her back.